Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I am Ayush and in this video we will be discussing about generative AI. You might have heard the headlines wherein people are discussing about how they can generate their own music tracks, videos and even images. In this video we will be discussing about the technology behind it and how this technology works. So let's begin. So let's understand in detail what generative AI is. Generative AI is a subset of artificial intelligence. So what is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence is basically a science that deals with mimicking human traits such as decision making and things. So if you understand what AI is, now let's come on to machine learning. Machine learning, if you understand AI as a bigger umbrella, machine learning is what comes under it. Machine learning deals with taking huge amount of data, processing it and predicting your own results. Now under the category of ML comes deep learning. Deep learning again takes huge amount of data, but this time it makes its own algorithm. This algorithm is trained on itself and now can generate something new. So now we have discussed about generative AI. But the fundamental takeaway which comes in our mind is it is pushing the boundaries of creativity. It can create stunning visuals, photos, images and even soundtracks within a click. But it is not what exactly generative AI can do. And it is not only what generative AI can do. Generative AI can create anything, anywhere and anytime without any support of manual labor. So this raises a fundamental question. Will it replace the traditional artists and artisans? So the answer is kind of. And to understand this in detail, we need to first get into the demonstration. So now let's jump into the demonstration. For here, I'm using Gemini, which is a chatbot that deals with taking again huge amount of data and processing it to generate new images, photos and text. In general, it works more with text and images are something which is limited in this chatbot in the current stage. So here they have given 4 use cases like generate test for the following C# function. They have briefly summarize the concept urban planning and write a product description, come up with product name. So let us take an example of this one. Come up with a product name for a new app that helps people to learn how to play the violin. So let me adjust this. Learn how to code easily online. And if I hit enter, so it's going to take few time to process, and then you can see here are a few catchy and short can be code Spark and Swiftly. Some descriptive can be code cracker and code playground. Some unique can be buggy or bite-sized code. Earlier you need to hire freelancers or even take days and months to think and come up with a great slogan and a brand name. But as you can see here, within few clicks we have good names with a good slogan. If you want, you can generate slogan for this as well. So if I choose one name, just code quest. Let this code quest generate a slogan. If you hit enter again, and then you can see your coding adventure starts here. Level up your skills, anything. So within clicks and within seconds you can generate anything you want. So for the second use case, I'll be using Collab. Collab is basically again it's type of a Jupyter notebook. You can generate any sort of code you want to, and you can use here start coding or generate with AI. So generate, and I'll randomly give a simple code because so nowadays at its initial stages you can't use a lot of examples here and you can't use very complex sort of data structures. So first simple I'll ask, which is a very simple code in Python. Now if I run this, you can see this code is generated for me. Close. And you can see it takes a number, enters a number, checks whether it's divisible by 2 or not, and prints. Else it prints the other number. So basic functions such as if else is used, and such as commands are also given if command is given. So basic functions have been used. It is now at its experiment stage. You can't use this in very detail or very complex type of programs. But yes, other models such as GitHub Copilot uses even extensive data structures and even extensive data algorithms which can generate even more sort of complex data, such as connecting with the DBMS systems or database management system. But this raises again a fundamental question: will it replace the programmers or not? Because now it can also generate codes. So while AI can produce impressive results, it still lacks the human touch, the emotions and expression which a human uses to create something new. That is where AI lacks. But still, AI can be used to collaborate with humans to create even better results. Such as, imagine an artist using AI to generate even more better ideas, or a simple programmer using basic functionalities of it to generate even more code, or debugging his own code, which reduces the hassle of code debugging. Imagine a writer which uses the story plots generated by AI to make his new story or script for his upcoming movie. Everything sounds very fascinating. These days, there is every AI model for every use case you can think of. Let's say you want to generate an image, you have Midjourney. If you want to generate texts or story plots, you have Gemini or you have ChatGPT. If you want to generate new sort of videos, such as a simple trailer or basic video such as a girl walking on a street, you can generate it with the help of Sora AI. Everything is possible and anything is possible with the help of generative AI, and every use case has been covered. Or further extension of it can be GitHub Copilot, which sits as a copilot beside you, generates new sort of codes, helps you debug the code and generates new sort of things for you. So all of it and all the use cases has been covered with every single AI model. Generative AI has a lot of potential to impact all of our lives. Now, it can generate anything you like. It could be used to personalize your online experiences, create new educational tools such as Khan Academy is using it, and to generate new scientific discoveries, to create more space exploration. Anything can be done. But remember one thing, generative AI is at its initial stages and it's still under development, which is a bit scary. Let me ask you a quick question. When is the last time when you have consumed a content, it can be a blog, article, video, or even a photo, and ever thought whether the content you're consuming is generated by a human or it is generated by a fake AI model? Whether this AI model is generating an image or the content for you, whether it is correct information or a wrong information, rather than just mindlessly forwarding or sharing it to one and creating a buzz out of it on the internet. We have never thought about it. A lot of times, this misinformation which is generated by AI comes to us unknowingly, believing us whether the given information is right or wrong. We just pass it and forward it on the internet, spreading hate, or it can be spreading misinformation throughout the internet, and this is a disaster. There are AI models such as Jasper, Quillbot. They basically generate scripts or outlines or even articles for this. Stats even reveal that by the time of next year, the entire internet will be flooded with such synthetic amount of data and even synthetic amount of articles, content and everything. Everything you might be reading by the end of 2026 might not be generated by human. Everything just looks something very similar to human, which again raises a question on creativity. Let me take a quick test. I'll show 2 articles, just glance through and just check whether which one is generated by human and which one is generated by AI. So let's check how good are you at identify whether an article or any content which is generated by AI or a human. Take a quick pause, let me know in the comment section which one is the AI model generated one. So might be difficult for you. Moving on to the second one, which is generating or testing whether image is generated by AI or not. I'll show you 2 images, one by a photographer and one by AI. You tell in the comment section which one is the AI one. So as you saw, there is very little difference or maybe no difference between the 2 photos and the article, and this again leads us to the fundamental question of creativity. Whether AI will replace our jobs is a completely debatable question. Many people also suggest AI cannot replace human efforts. Many people do say by generating such images, videos and photos, it can replace human jobs. In my opinion, AI will never replace human tasks or human jobs. Only one who cannot cope up and move along with the new technology, which is AI, only their jobs will be killed and will be replaced by AI. So if you can cope up with AI and move ahead along with the AI without pushing it down, your job won't be removed. So at the end, generative AI is a completely new tool for the human being, and in the upcoming years it is generating some completely new things. But now we need to focus on how we can use it responsibly, ethically, which can give us maximized results. Let me in the comment section whether AI will replace human efforts and jobs, or it is just a random fuzz in the internet. How do you actually think that AI can be such creative? So there is another technology which is emerging these days, which is the metaverse. To know more about what metaverse is, click on the right video, and to know more about one of the application of generative AI, which is ChatGPT, click on the left video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.